The question is often asked of who polices the police or who governs the country, who judges the judiciary. These same questions face every state. The answers, however, vary and go to the heart of democracy and to the doctrine of the separation of powers which features in every legitimate democratic country. In its handbook on policy, accountability, oversight and integrity, the UN has set out the features which it believes need to be present in any successful police oversight system. These features, independence, transparency and community support, are integral. Transparency is vital in that justice needs not only to be done but to be seen to be done. And the system of oversight, just as with the police service, needs to be open and accessible. Community support is another term for confidence. A successful police service must have the confidence of the public, and the same applies equally to the oversight authority, in this case GSOC. The Garda Síochána Amendment No. 3 bill further expands the remit and powers of the Garda Síochána Ombudsman Commission, or GSOC. GSOC, is worth remembering, is the independent body responsible for receiving and dealing with complaints from the public regarding and concerning the conduct of members of Garda Síochána. A three-person commission with a support staff of approximately 80 and a budget of 8 million. GSOC clearly has confidence in the public, given the number of complaints, some 2,027 in 2013, brought to it by the public. The bill before the House today will make Garda more accountable to GSOC, but also to the public. Through the new section 102B, which is added to the 2005 Act, the bill also brings the Garda Commissioner within the remit of GSOC for the first time. Such a provision ensures increased accountability for all levels. The independence of GSOC is strengthened with the new subsection 5A, which amends section 102 of the 2005 Act and enables the Commission to initiate its own investigations on Garda practices and procedures. GSOC will be able to use these powers without recourse to the Minister for Justice, as is currently the case. Aside from this, the Garda inspectors will receive similar powers to initiate its own inspections or inquiries without the need to acquire consent from the Minister. These measures, I believe, will increase public confidence in both Garda Síochána and the Garda Ombudsman Commission. However, it's not just enough for the public to have confidence in the Garda and GSOC. Mutual confidence must also be present between the two organisations. The Cook report into the alleged surveillance of GSOC officers clearly referenced a lack of confidence within the organisations and used the phrase "an atmosphere of frustration and tension." It is encouraging, however, that both groups have committed to improving the relationship. The Garda Síochána Amendment No. 3 bill assists that process. Provisions such as section 103A, which directs the Garda Commissioner to provide necessary information to GSOC as soon as practical, and section 13 of the bill, which amends section 4 of the Criminal Justice Surveillance Act and sets out clearly the circumstances in which a judge will authorise surveillance, are very positive measures. This bill should, however, be viewed as part of the broader programme, which, as Minister Francis Fitzgerald has stated, aims to reform the administration and oversight of policing and justice in Ireland. And I want to compliment Minister Fitzgerald on our perseverance with this extensive task. As 2014 draws to a close, we have, after an international competitive process, a new Garda Commissioner in Noreen O'Sullivan, whom I congratulate and wish her well on her role. We also have a chairperson designate, Josephine Feely, formerly of Revenue, of the soon-to-be-established Policing Authority. The authority will play a central role in implementing reforms that would increase transparency and accountability of Garda Síochána. I think, Chairman, 2014, if they ever do reeling in the years for this year, will go down as a year where there's been a loss of confidence and concern within many elements of the justice system. Obviously, we've seen the loss of the Minister, the retirement of the Garda Commissioner, the issues regarding GSOC and whistleblowers. And I think this bill and the establishment of the Policing Authority will restore necessary confidence in our Garda forces and its overseers. And it is important that there is a reliable body such as GSOC, that people have confidence in, that they have trust in, that can act as an oversight body for Garda Síochána. Without that, the confidence of the public is lost. The trust that the public will have in our police force will be lost. And I certainly welcome the establishment of the force, the fact that the Garda Commissioner has been brought under GSOC for the first time, and the other elements of of extending GSOC's powers of investigation in relation to complaints involving suspected criminal behaviour, and providing greater autonomy for GSOC in examining Garda Síochána practices, policies and procedure. I certainly welcome the publication of this bill, and I know that the Minister has a lot of work and is continuing with that work in relation to the issues that have been raised during 2014 in the Department of Justice and the Garda Síochána.